Hi, it's Jane. Today we're watching Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Season 1, Episode 23, Conquering the Labyrinth, which I guess is the second trial. Thank you so much, Louise, for sponsoring this show. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go! That scares me. Simple scares me, to be honest. Isn't that sacrilegious and disrespectful? So, could they hypothetically all work together and all pass? I mean, she's not entirely wrong. But I'd feel better if you said, I've already done it, and it's possible. Okay. I love her hair. See, this I respect. A test where, yes, it's dangerous, but they're doing everything they can to make sure the people will survive. The previous test was stupid in that regard. It's a tomb, it's not exactly a dungeon. Dungeons where you, like, lord prisoners, store prisoners, keep prisoners. We could. There's literally no reason why we couldn't all work together and be stronger for it. So no one's obligated to help you either. Alright, have fun. I'd be going with as big a group as possible, so we could all help each other. And I'd get help. They're young and foolish, I don't know. She gave them every chance to all work together. I like watching them teamwork. I'm glad they get to be together in this one. But I don't think they're just going to have a nice stroll. Something's going to happen. The fight of it? Discovery? I'm familiar with the mission a little bit, but... You might have brought your end on sooner if you weren't more careful. Obviously you didn't, but... That'll have her attention. I tried telling him too. Don't say that about Math 2, Frieren and Fern. Oh, Frieren. Oh, Frieren. Oh, Frieren. She is brilliant, I promise you. She just has a thing for mimics. I really want this to not be a mimic now. Oh, Frieren, you learn nothing. Sensei, or whatever her name is, I promise you she is better than this. I mean, when a mimic is concerned, she is not better than this, but in general, she is better than this. So creepy. It's the judderiness of the movement that makes it the creepiest. They had all gone together. This group has the right idea. I'm sorry, Frieren and Fern, but they do. Like, I don't necessarily think Frieren and Fern will need them, but there was no need to go in alone. Oh dear. Can you magic your way out of here? If you can't, use your gargoyle, not your golem thing. Oh dear. Poor girl. But she's alive, unlike in the last test. Oh, Frieren.
逆に押し込むんだよ。ミミックがおえってなって噛むのやめるから。犬か何か側から爆破していた。でも髪の毛がチリチリになっちゃうから嫌なんだよね。ただいま。テロールになっちゃった。そういうことだったんですね。
She never learns.
じゃあ進めるよ。
I promise you, it's just mimics. I mean, there are other things, but mimics is her biggest weakness.
メダでいろんな場所で見かけますね。どっかの小塚が集めてるらしいよ。
She had a great time.
引き返すよ。なんで？
Oh, Frieren, we can't. She's doing it for him, oh.
像的にもう最深部は近いはずだし。
Like, because this is a test, just get to the bottom.
次の現実を見つけたら。
Especially as it's a test you need to pass to continue your journey, your quest. It's not just a test for fun.
君だよ、フェルン。その若さで君ほど優秀な魔法使いは見たことがない。
Is there something special about her? Or, I mean, she has trained really hard.
全力でその先があるだなんて考えもしませんでした。きっとその時に。
You don't always have to live the life of a mage traveling all the time. You could settle somewhere.
私が初めてダンジョンに潜った時も、フリーレン様はつられて笑ってしまったんです。きっと私はそんなフリーレン様の姿が好きだから。
What was that?
もう歩けなく。
拘束されたわ。魔力を消した魔法使いが3人。奇襲よ。
へえ。
Why are you attacking each other? I know she enjoys attacking, but why? Oh. I thought it was one of the other teams, but it's not. It's just versions of themselves. Okay.
魔力も技量もラオフェンと同等だった。
少佐とすれば一目見て偽物だとわかるところだな。少なくとも同士討ちの危険性はない。
You've jinxed it now.
仮にこ
Magic candles to still be lit after all this time.
電源あれも
With what?
できるのか。
これが試験でなかったらわしはとうに瓶を割っておる。
Yep, I thought that was Frieren. I don't envy them. Okay, I'm with the older dude. The fact that they were all like, we don't need to be his group, and went in, and that so many of them slid off as well, including our beloved Frieren and Fern. Like, yes, I do think Frieren and Fern will be able to make it through the dungeon by themselves, but they would have a much easier time of it if they were with the bigger group. Though at the same time, I don't think Frieren would be able to go dungeon hopping and to, you know, see all the sights if she was with the bigger group. It's smarter in this point when there is no limit on how many people can pass. There is no limit on working together or anything. Why shouldn't you work together? Initially, when the clone thing attacked them, I thought it was the green-haired girl attacking them, but I'm glad it wasn't. She's doing her own thing wherever she is. Frieren is ridiculous. Her obsession with mimics. Well, really, her obsession with this is going to be the 1% chance that it's not a mimic, when it never is not a mimic. It's hilarious. I really do want to take sense aside and say, look, she's better than this. Like, she's not better than this, but she's also better than this. Because it's utterly ridiculous. I loved what Fern said about how maybe she doesn't have the same passion for being a mage that she used to or that she thought she would, but she likes seeing Frieren happy. And I do hope and think in Fern's life, while this journey is going to take 10 years of her life, I do hope that she is able to figure out what she wants to do. And maybe that is continuing to be a mage that travels around with Frieren. Or maybe she's going to want to settle down somewhere and have a family not have a family, but be in one place, building relationships and connections. We'll see what it is that she actually wants to strive for. She could become someone that teaches students magic or something. You know, there are lots of different paths she could take, and at the moment, kind of this quest is all consuming. So I think it'll be interesting to see what she would want to do after the quest. The dungeon itself, which I know, like, it's like a dungeon crawling, very like Dungeons and Dragons-esque, like very this whole genre-esque. But it's a tomb, not really a dungeon. I know, like, it's technically a dungeon, but like it's a tomb. It's not a dungeon. They aren't keeping prisoners down here. They're keeping dead people. Lots of traps and things. I feel sorry for the one girl we saw because it was just bad luck. I mean, yes, she wasn't on guard. She didn't deflect the blow, but it was also kind of bad luck that she got hit into the trap rather than just hit somewhere else in the room where she would have been fine. The golems, amazing. Like, there would be a part of me that would have been curious to see what happened when I smashed my bottle and that golem came and carried me out. I enjoy that the test taker is doing it with them, although she's not really doing it. Like, I feel like almost she needs to be going on her own path to prove it is possible for a first-class mage, that she's not setting them anything that she isn't capable of. She has shown that she's not setting them anything she's not willing to do, because she is willingly going with them. And I love that she picked our team to go as well. So yes, a very promising start to this second trial. I'm very glad that there is a real emphasis on them not having to fight each other, and even though a lot of them might fail, she does not want them to die, because so many people died in the previous mission and it was such a senseless waste of talent. I know the dude running it was like, oh well, if they want to be first class mage, they're still brilliant mages, and even if they were terrible mages, they're still people. And I hate the idea that the people that make these tests are completely fine with establishing a test where it would be encouraged to kill each other. But anyway, that might just be me. Thank you so much, Louise, for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.